Hey, y'all already know what it is. Look at this. Bam. It's a lace slate. It's a lace slate. I just hit a lick. Hey, I just hit a lick. Hey, I just hit a lick. It's a lace slate. Look, y'all. Bam. Check out this fishtail, baby, with this goddess wimpsy look going on. I got the little wimpsies on the side. Isn't she just cute? Me, she, her. They not ready. I'm finna act a fool with it. If y'all want to see how I slayed this fishtail ponytail, check this video out. It is so cool. It's really quick. It's cheap. All you need is a pack of braiding hair, honey, and you good to go, okay? So go ahead and check this video out. Let me go ahead and show y'all how I did this little quick lace slay for y'all. Make sure y'all follow, like, and subscribe. Hey, like, hey, hey. Okay, guys, so we're going to need some edge control, some detangling spray. We're going to need some beeswax, a little comb and a big comb, a rubber band, and 1 pack of expression hair. You're going to spray your hair with the detangling spray and go ahead and work it through and comb it out. I've already parted it, as you see, because, yeah, that part is something. So you're going to go ahead and take that beeswax and put a little bit on the inside of your hair just to make sure you lay everything smooth. And then you're going to go ahead and take a dot of that beeswax in between your hair all the way through. This is going to help your hair lay flat. You got to lay that hair flat. You don't want no lumps and bumps in there, bitch. So now I'm taking me out a little couple curly cues. I decided I wanted a couple in there. And I'm going to just go to the other side and keep adding the beeswax, okay? It's simple. It's real simple. I had to put my simple voice on like it's simple. Alright, so I'm going to just go ahead and snap that on up in there. It's not as much as you guys think. Only use a little bit, okay? So I'm going to just comb it through with that little comb. Make sure you comb your hair out with a big comb first. I'm going to go ahead and brush it and work it through. Work. Let me see you work. Throw a little money in work. I don't really think you can work. Alright, so I just threw it in a ponytail, you know, just a loose ponytail to go ahead and start really shaping it. Gotta get it slick, girl. Slick. Slick. Get the edges right. Get them edges right. Get them tight, girl. Can't have folks all upside your head looking like, that's crooked. No. Not over here, not with the lace slay. So we just gonna keep brushing it up. Brushing it all up, brushing it around. Doing it real good. Oh, my bad, y'all. So I'm just working it on around. Working it around like a little wrap. And now I'm going to just spray some Pump It Up on it. You know, old school. Make it whole. It ain't going to move to next month. Just slicking it on up. Slick it up. Yes, honey. Look at that. Bam. She ready. Alright, now we're going to take that braiding hair. And we're going to attach it with the rubber band. You guys, I'm going to sit that braiding hair on top. And I'm going to take a piece from the braiding hair. And I'm going to just kind of wrap it around and secure the braiding hair and my actual ponytail together. If that kind of makes sense. You can also just braid the braiding hair to the ponytail. Like take it off the rubber band. But yeah. This is a lazy way. It's going to kind of look like the natural wraparound look when you finish with your hair. And then right here, I'm just going to take it into 2 parts. This is when we get into the fishtail braid. I'm going to take it into 2 parts, making sure I smooth my hair with the braiding hair. And I'm going to go ahead and start braiding it. Making sure I take the sections into 2. So here I am doing the fishtail braid. I'm going to take one end out. And I'm just going to switch it over and put it in the middle. of that other side, if that makes sense. Let me slow it down for you guys. So I'm just taking that side and placing it in the middle of the other side, in a part of the two, if that makes sense. And then you're just gonna do the same thing. Place the other side, another little section from that. It's kind of, it's easy, y'all, but it's hard to explain. You're gonna basically take the two sections and take a piece from that one section and flip it over to the middle of that section, and then flip it over to the other side, if you get it. Yeah, I fucked that all up. Anyways, I'll make another detailed tutorial on how to do a fishtail, because ain't nobody got time for that, y'all. Just watch the video slow. But right now, I'm just taking out a little couple pieces of hair. I'm going to go ahead and curl that to give it like a little sloppy goddess look. So I'm just taking out little sections of hair as I go out. And this is how it should look. And I'm just pulling out the fishtail braid itself to give it a more puffy jumbo look. I'm going to go ahead and do a detailed fishtail braid on how to do it, you guys. And you just want to make sure, you know, you got everything in place. And now I'm just going to go ahead and take some Flexi rods I found laying around. And I'm just going to place the hair into the Flexi rod and start curling it on the Flexi rod, and then just pinning it closed to keep the hair from moving. And I also did the bottom. And right here, I'm just going to go ahead and touch up my baby hair. I like to save that for last. And fix up any little imperfections I see. And then I'm just going to go ahead and dip that hair into some hot boiling water. Yep, I stole my daughter cup. She going to be mad. Just dipping it, holding it for like 10 seconds. So then here I'm going to take a feather comb or a cutting comb. I don't know the technical name for it, but I'm going to go ahead and take that and kind of shave it up in a diagonal motion, just to kind of get it a little more, you know, whimsy looking, and splitting the hairs just to make it look more, you know, ununiform. And I'm also doing that with the bottom while shaving a little bit of the hair off. I just don't want it to be too thick. Just taking a little bit more off. So I'm just taking my scissors and cutting off any blunt ends that I see. And just playing with it a little bit, just to get it the way I want it to be. I'm also just taking the curly hair, and I'm just kind of pulling it through the braid just to kind of give it a layered effect. So just taking a couple of little strips and just pulling it through to where I want it to place. So this is how it should look so far. And I'm also taking just a little extra braiding hair, and I'm going to go ahead and cut that and then just Flexi rod that. And that's going to be for those little whimsies on the side that I told you guys I decided to do. I just took a little hair glue, put a little bit on the end of my rat tail comb, just tapped it right up under my sideburns. And I just tapped a little bit of that curly braiding hair onto my side. And I just kind of cut it a little bit in the diagonal. And I just kind of pulled a little bit out while I held my finger there, just so it wouldn't, you know, slide off. You want it to look realistic, so try to be as, you know, precise as possible. And I just took a little edge control just to, you know, blend my real hair with it, making sure I'm very careful. And this is how it should look. Yes. It's a slay.